Good morning, rebels. Happy Monday. Let's do it. Today is all about the money. Our mindset with money, the stories we tell ourselves, our limiting beliefs, and how those monies might keep us stuck in corporate, and our decision not to leave corporate. And today, what I wanted to share on this Monday morning, as you're commuting into work, is for us to notice how those limiting beliefs can keep us stuck from shifting away from corporate life, and then to think about how we choose to reframe those, so we shift away from sort of scarcity to abundance. And I wonder how that sounds for the first day of the working week. So it's all about the money story. So it might sound an odd question, but I wonder what your money story is. So let me fill in the blanks for you. So if you're heading in on your daily commute now, grab yourself your diary or a pen and paper and take a minute to write down how you feel about money. So it's a kind of a play on, you might remember years and years ago, that kind of love is ... So just take a minute to write down, money is, and then come up with as many things as you can. And then take, a very quick look back, and based on what you've scribbled down, do those statements, those words that you've written down, do they shout positives? Do they shout abundance? Do they shout opportunities? Or maybe they slam more sort of negatives, scarcity and restrictions. And this gives us real clues, if you like. We're a bit of a detective as to where our mindset is and has been with money. It's the kind of stories we've been telling ourselves, and also how you sit with money at the moment. And what we often find is that these money beliefs are real deep-rooted, and you're likely to be apprehensive, fearful, reluctant, nervous about what life after corporate could look like, if you like, with that kind of money mindset. So just take a minute to think about what are those stories telling you, and let's call out those blocks and those fears that will stop the flow of money and abundance coming into our life after corporate world. Otherwise, they can get bigger and they can have even more power over us, and we're able to see them for what they are. So what are they really about? What's at the heart of them? Now, you'll all relate to this. These might be stories such as, I'm going to leave corporate and I'm not going to have a salary in my bank account at the end of each month anymore. I can't afford to resign. I need to look after my family. I really can't cope with the insecurity of not knowing when I'm going to get money coming in. And then what if that money doesn't come along for a few months, a year? What's the backup? So these are the money stories that we can be telling ourselves. So I'm wondering what you're ready to let go of and release today in order to step into that more abundant world of what life could look like after corporate. So if you're no longer judging that sort of money story, how would you feel? And how would you choose to feel and treat money moving forward? So I guess the call to action this really helped me is to think about how you can shift that money story, and almost kind of rewrite that money story and come up with affirmations about money. So it might be, I'm comfortable with money. It might be, I love attracting money. Money is attracted to me. Money flows with ease to me. Money brings me hope, variety, excitement, energy. Money is to be enjoyed. I appreciate the pleasure and satisfaction that money brings. So see if we kind of shift that mindset around money, how we can be more positive and abundant to step out of corporate world. So it's another mindset angle really that should we call out as we plan our 9-to-5 corporate exit strategy. And if we're not careful, that money story could keep us stuck and kind of reluctant to make that step, towards handing in that resignation. So listen to those money gremlins, and how can you be a money magnet in the future? So I wanted to leave you with some thoughts today, as well as thinking about what your money story is and how you can shift that money story with different affirmations, is to think about how you can be that money magnet in the future. And what I mean by that is a few questions that I think would be really useful for you to journal on as well as you're heading into work or grabbing that coffee before work. And these questions are, what will be the rich version of you once you have left corporate? So I've spoken before on these Facebook Lives about dreaming and dreaming big. What could that rich version of you look like? Not that scarcity version, that rich version. What are you claiming and choosing from now with your money story? And how are you allowing yourself to attract and receive money right now and in the future? So grab that pen and paper, do jot it down and see what comes up for you. So tomorrow, tune in, 7 p.m, 7 p.m, tomorrow evening, Tuesday evening, and I'm going to be talking a lot about self-confidence and self-worth. So really about catching those overwhelming thoughts, and we all have them. And we all have them, particularly when we're thinking about that decision to leave corporate world. So it's about catching those overwhelming thoughts. When that decision to leave corporate world is in the back of our minds, it keeps niggling, and it keeps, if you like, spinning a bit like a boomerang. It keeps coming back to kind of niggle at us to say, you know, you really should leave. There's a wealth of opportunities out there after corporate world. So we're going to be looking at that tomorrow. So given that it's a Monday, have a great day, have a great week, and tune in back tomorrow evening at 7 p.m, and I'll be talking about self-confidence and self-worth. Have a great day. Bye for now.